our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Reiner, RDR, the Reiner!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman. And he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see. Connected with a solid punch right there. Nice job to set up the counter there. He waited patiently, and when his opponent got a little bit over-aggressive, he greeted him with a beautiful counter. Nicely done. Powerful takedown early from Usman. Back to his feet.
Keep your hands up.
And just misses with that big right hand. All right, so hopefully the crowd doesn't get too restless here, right? We have a clinch situation. BJJ fighter on one side, a wrestler on the other, and we'll see how they jockey for position.
I mean, 2 grapplers in the clinch. For a guy like me, I love it. I love seeing those little details in close, seeing who is building to what advantage. I understand at times it gets a bit boring, but I mean, these are the fights that I love.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right, yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, and now a beautiful hip toss, DC. We'll see if he can capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful, the way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
Usman's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Usman's got him in a crucifix now. Gonna go to work from the top. It's nicely done.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Usman. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Usman. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Making all these shots count. Oh, he's got his back. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
Go loud and hold you down. Keep moving, keep moving.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Usman gets back up. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type. Oh, nice. All right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense there.
He did a great job of turning his defense into his offense, but you can see that he's done that time and time again. He's attached to guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
And push up. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Counters with that inside leg kick. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class. And take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Might be a submission.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
Oh, it looks like he's getting in deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
Win the scramble, win the scramble.
Now he's going full mount.
Usman's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Master up, drop some bombs.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athlete's back. Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Usman.
I need you to get back to guard for me. Move your hips.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. And now he's attempting to choke. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble. A big part of submission defense is just being able to relax in the face of adversity. He's out. What submission defense on display?
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
All right, so look at that. Well, he's got his back now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Usman's back inside control here.
He pinned his arm. He's got him in the crucifix. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
That is a well-placed elbow from top position. Well, it's certainly been a weapon of choice for him tonight. Another elbow landed there by Kamaru Usman. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
30 seconds.
Hits the elbow there. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Good round.
Nice work last round. Completely dominated him on the ground. You want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's a little harder. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Usman's in half guard now. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Get the mount here. This is where he wants to be.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Oh, and transitions right into side control.
Let's go! Get him off! Get him off!
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Usman. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
I need you to use that wrist control.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spin a lot.
Oh!
Got hurt again.
Oh, he might be out.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, beautiful little fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job, Rick.
Usman's looking for that arm triangle.
Got that submission locked up very tight. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, great submission defense.
Let's work, guys.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, Darce choke. That neck's getting tight. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, working for the submission now. Back and forth we go.
Back and forth. These guys are fighting.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Let's go.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's gotta move, John. He's gotta shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Nice. He's got to be careful here. He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. He passes to half.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Hey, stop.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-26, 29-27, and 29-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be ready, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do in order to earn this victory. Congratulations to the Nigerian Nightmare and his entire team.
And, of course, most of his UFC fights have been of the championship variety, and this sets him up for a huge opportunity later this year. Congrats to a good man right there, Kamaru Usman.